How to add brands slider to your Shopify store step-by-step tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back to yet another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about adding a brand slider to our Shopify store in the easiest, most simplest way possible. Now, what is a brand slider? A brand slider is basically, that sliding widget that has the brands that are affiliated with your store. So let me give you a more open example. I'm going to just write brand slider over here. And it's basically, these slides that go through your store telling that, hey, this is a logo slider in which you can, add different logos for the different types of brands that you have. So we're gonna obviously add something like that in our store just to make it look good, and we're gonna give it an overall really good look. So to add a brand slider, there's a few things that you're gonna need to get. Okay, there's gonna be a few HTML files, there's gonna be a few RTF files, and there's like some code snippets that you're gonna need to add. Now to add these code snippets, first of all, obviously you're gonna go into your online store. Okay, and as you go into your online store, you are going to go into your themes. You're going to choose the theme that you want to add this on, and you're going to go ahead on edit code. Okay, and as you go on edit code, it's going to open up the whole code editor. So you're going to find the directory. Okay, so you're going to go into sections. You're going to find sections as so. And in sections, you're going to go into egbrands.liquid. Now, in the case that you can't find egbrands.liquid, you are going to want to go ahead and create one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to click on create new, add a new section. There we go. You're going to make sure to keep it liquid. We don't want a JSON. We're going to go eg dash brands. Okay, you're going to add that, and obviously the dot liquid will be there itself. Now once you do that, it's going to give you this, okay, this small snippet of a code. We don't really need this, so you can delete that if you want. Now, this eg brand slider that you have, obviously you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to paste a whole eg brand slider code in this. So you can just go ahead and search up for eg brand slider code, and obviously eg brand has written this code for us. So, it's a whole client logo slider. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this code snippet off. Okay. And obviously, we're going to take it off in HTML because it's a liquid code. So just go ahead, copy this whole thing off just like that. Once you do that, click on copy, come here, and we're just going to paste it over here. Now, that obviously makes different image queries and stuff. And in this image query, you can go ahead, add different types of styling. Now, obviously, to add the styling, you're going to take this over here as well because the CSS is obviously more important. So I'm going to copy the CSS, come down here, and we're going to paste the CSS as well. So there we go. There's your basic CSS. Now, if you want, you can also just go ahead and remove the HTML section, because if you only have the CSS, that should pretty much work as well because it has all the, basic image fluids and stuff. So once you add all of that, you can save that, save the whole asset code. And once you've saved the whole asset code, obviously it should give you an EG brand slider for yourself, okay? And in the case that this code doesn't work, you can also add your JavaScript codes, but that's the thing that we don't really want, a JavaScript code. So once you've added your EG brand slider, you are going to go into customize. Oh, wait, I went to the wrong store. Yeah, you're going to go into customize on the store that you add the EG brand slider to. And once you do that, obviously going to click on add section, and once you click on add section, you're going to find the brand slider that we have just added. Now, again, in the case that you can't find the brand slider, you are going to want to make sure to go ahead and cross-check, cross-reference if you missed something out. In the case you missed something out, obviously you can go ahead and recheck your code. But yeah, that is how you are going to add your brand slider. Because without that, the code will not input itself. And without that, it won't really work. So just go ahead, recheck the code for yourself. You can also choose a new website. for like you could just write Shopify liquid brand slider code. Okay, you can check those out, and there's different people that have given different codes on the Shopify community for different brand sliders. So they're gonna give you a whole thing over here. So create a section with brand logo dot liquid. Obviously, you don't really need to add brand logo dot liquid. You can add anything, but just name it something you'll remember. So let's say I'm gonna go with brand dash logo dot liquid. So obviously, go back into the exit section. Again, go into edit code. Once you go into edit code, you're gonna go into section. Once you go into section, you can delete the EG brands liquid if you want to. And over here, just click on add section again. As it says, brand dash logo. Okay, so brand dash logo. So this is how you can try different codes that work better for your store. And once that is done, delete all of that and paste the code that you copied. Okay, and make sure it's this code over here. So I'm just gonna click on copy, and there it copies it. And now we're gonna paste it over here. And as you paste the code, obviously, as you can see, this code truly works. They like the code, our brand area start, and yeah, this code has worked, and we're gonna click on save. And once you click on save, what's gonna happen from there is things are gonna work pretty well from there. So once you've added the code to the slider, what you're going to do from there is you're going to save the code to the JSON liquid file. And once you do that, you're going to exit out of there. And once you exit out of there, you're finally just going to go into your customization section in the store. Okay. And obviously I've added the code into my copy default code of the Shopify theme. So what you're going to do over here, go into add sections, and here you should basically add your custom liquid code. You should be able to find it all. Now, in the case you don't find it, don't worry, that's not an issue. You can add your custom code over here, okay? Or just go into the add section, and over here, again, it should appear in the section. You could just search it up for brand, and it should give you the brand logo. There we go. So just click on it, and your brand slider should be here. So you could start adding your brand logos. Let's say I have this custom brand logo for Nike. So once I add it, you can start seeing that it's going to start creating a slider. And you can even add more logos. Like let's say I'm going to add a single brand logo again. Just any random logo. And as you can see, it starts adding the slider logos really easily, really perfectly. And that is how you're going to add brand slider to your Shopify store using code. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.